Chronic pain affects a person in many ways, physically, mentally, and financially, as your body becomes your worst enemy. Also, as a chronic pain sufferer, you must live day by day, as you just don't know how you're going to wake up the next day. Planning activities with family and friends becomes a problem, and depending on other people but yourself also is a problem. I describe chronic pain as a roller coaster. You might be having a very good day and decide to do too much work, and you will pay for it the next day, to the extent that you might have to spend the next day in bed.
I am a cancer patient, and I've been through a lot of pain, intensive pain. My social life stopped completely. Even when friends asked me to come and take me out for a coffee, I always refused because the pain was continuous. Sometimes it flares up, sometimes it comes down. So I asked my doctor, my family doctor, and now at least I can enjoy what's the rest of my life, really.
Chronic pain affects everybody and even affects me. Being a carer, it affects also your personal life. It affects everybody in such a way. You have to sort and plan things in advance. It also affects the people around you. As a person, it affects me as well, being that also I'm in pain all my life. It does not affect me when I'm working as a carer with other bodies, being that you have to leave the pain behind and help that person.
I've been suffering from rheumatoid arthritis these last 16 years. When we speak of pain, it's something that you can't see, but you can feel. My life turned upside down. From a very busy woman working in a business, I came bedridden, helpless, disabled because of the pain, and every movement was so painful that it's really unbearable. You can't imagine.
And me has changed my life dramatically. It changed my personality and my life. When you are in pain 24/7 and feeling really fatigued, it's hard to feel happy and positive. From an independent, hardworking woman and taking care of the family, I ended up depending on others for everything, for physical help and even financially. This is very frustrating because it feels like I have become a burden on others.
I realized that I'm suffering from fibromyalgia these past 19-20 years. It's a terrible pain. You think you're gonna wake up better, but you wake up even worse than you go to bed. It ruined my life completely, especially work, friends, and family. I really don't wish anybody to ever experience something like this.
Fibromyalgia has turned my life upside down, making me realize my limits as a human being. Before it hit me severely, I used to do many kinds of activities. I was a martial arts instructor. Now I can barely hold down my part-time job. What gets to me most is the exhaustion I feel daily, many times crippling me. Because I work, I cannot do anything else the rest of the day. When I arrive home, all I can do is do the basic needs and rest.
Jien bis-saħħa tal-mart tal-mara aħna ġbidna iktar lejn xulxin. Jiena naf li rrid intija ħafna sapport għax il-mara tiegħi dejjem tatni sapport. Il-marda tal-mara rrida li jgħid tkun kontenta. Jiena għalhekk ġejta u biex nagħti s-sapport il-mara tiegħi u intom tidu tagħtu sapport lil-nisa tagħkom jew lill-irġiel tagħkom.
I contracted arthritis when I was 2.5. I went to school in a church, Catholic school, and one of the things they taught us in French was our Lord's Prayer. And I remember saying, Donnez-nous aujourd'hui notre pain de chaque jour. Give us this day our daily bread, is what we were taught. For me, it was give us this day our daily pain, because I had been in pain ever since I could remember, and have been ever since. Pain isolates. I remember it was like a concentric circle getting smaller and smaller and tighter. It's affected every aspect of my life. And one of the things it has done is isolated me from individuals who are acquaintances, my colleagues at work, and especially my family. it takes away your spontaneity, and it doesn't allow you to do things that bring joy, because everything has to be planned beforehand. That, I think, is the negative side of pain. However, the positive side was, I believe it made me more empathic and more compassionate towards other people. And ultimately, it opened up to me a sense of belonging to a much wider humanity.